few minutes as always for others to show. We'll begin in a few in 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Knight of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. You know what you can call me, and I welcome you back to the journey continues of Final Fantasy 16, where the battles are intense, fiery, and rage-filled. And to show a little appreciation of the character that we just got shown off amazingly in our last episode, Ifrit, a fire aspect icon that emerged in the realm 860, when Imperial forces attacked the Rosian stronghold of the Phoenix Gate. Clad in infernal flames, the fiendish creature flung itself against the Phoenix, overpowering the icon with a strength and ferocity never seen before. Its reappearance was to usher in a second shocking revelation that its dominant was none other than Clive Rosefield. Yes. Ooh. This image is definitely different than what we saw last.
It was me.
Well, now he's learned the secret. He is Joshua's killer. That's gotta suck. To know you were your brother's own killer.
You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garinda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in.
Though I didn't expect us to be chained up and stripped.
Hey? Kill me. It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
Damn. Just sucker punched.
I reckon I can take it. If that's what you want.
I'm sorry, he's still the coolest Sid.
First, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type.
Just to make you wonder what is Sid's type.
I'll see you in the hall.
A better question: are we still gonna get the Imperial armor? Because it's really weird that we're wearing that armor, if you ask me. No, yeah, we're still getting the Imperial armor. I want to. Yeah, that's the Imperial armor. Why do they keep giving us to us? You're not an Imperial soldier.
What are you going to
You're
do
not supposed to be.
now?
Supposed to be anymore. So why keep the armor? The wages of guilt. Quest lock. There are certain times during the game that side quests will become temporarily unavailable until progress has been made through the main scenarios. At such time, quest seekers will be indicated with it's basically just a little lock screen. I like that. I like that. I'm guessing. Well, it doesn't look like there's any side quests right now, but that might just be because they're not showing up. Because, yeah, that's the shop.
May as well hear what he has to say.
Actually, is that the same armor, or am I just making a mistake?
In there now, eh?
I'm actually kind of curious, why did they lock him up? Actually, no, wait, I might be wrong. That might be a different armor.
Are you alright now, Clive? You're not gonna go mad again, are you?
Wonder we didn't feel it here.
Maybe that's why.
Look what the girl dragged in.
That's got Charon.
Taking an interest, are you?
No, this isn't. I guess they don't voice the entire lines like this. Take an interest, are ya? Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady would cast her lot with this rabble? Because she's got a special arrangement with the rabble rouser. That's why I scratch Sid's back and he scratches mine. Use me old trading connection to bring in whatever him and his little band need, and they pay what I ask.
Sweeten the deal.
He's given me a home here, far from the prying eyes of those who wish me ill, and there's no shortages of them, believe you me. Alright, let's see what she's got for us.
Then.
A bastard sword. It's better than ours. Maybe it might be a little different looking as well.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, we got the bastard sword. And we'll sell our long sword.
You got out else?
Okay, see, that's better than ours.
You'll not find a better price than that.
No, we don't got anything worth selling. Why not?
It'd better all be here.
Oh, that's why we can't sell anything. I was wondering why we couldn't sell anything, and just realized it's because we're on the wrong tab.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
I thought that they would do that move. Breath of the Wind. Not worth it. Not worth it either.
Again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up. Don't.
No, I can't tell about the.
Still have a bit of
Armor's
fight
the same.
left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one who's been putting his nose to work for. For nothing. Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up the scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Come on. Gav will be waiting for us. Get your stuff together.
Now the better question is, what is the King's Fall? No, we've got it. It doesn't look like there's any new side quests. got tripped up by this last time. Not falling for it again. Nope. It's this way. The world map. I'm guessing this is places we can't go to. No available quests. The Wage of Guilt. For what? It does make me wonder who would dominate if the Margrace has a dom. You know, who knows with the city? It might be he might actually not be a Fritz dominant. It's all weird and everything with him.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on. Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumors all point to... That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gab.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
To know that we're the dominant of Ifrit. Interesting choice. Hunter and the Hunted.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
And the better question that makes, what the hell is the other person's dominant supposed to be? Because he's clearly something. Well, I guess we do jump down.
More killing.
I'm more curious is what's the story behind the fact that we can apparently steal Dominant's powers? Because while we have the blessing of the Phoenix, we've also taken a part of Garuda's power.
That's enough. Not this time.
Ding times 18. We're level 18 now.
What now?
Is that a giant? No, it's a Minotaur. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Beastman.
It turns out I feel like it's literally taken right from 15.
Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Aw, I didn't dodge in time.
Over here. Get him.
Okay, that's not working the way I wanted to.
Keep your distance, boy.
This would be like a really good position to do it right now.
There's a good boy. Get him.
I hate when I switch too late. Ah, I accidentally used a high potion.
Too slow. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
Yeah, when we get more, if we can get more icon abilities, that's also going to be amazing.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time.
Think about it, we can just do chain after chain. Boom, yes, 9 minutes are. Minotaur main.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts. Can't be much further now.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. It's over. Get him. Keep your distance, boy.
Is there more?
Sick of Torgal.
Good, you guys be my XP. Come on, I'm in the mood to hunt. I'm curious, the sheer fact that everything we keep fighting is close to our level makes me wonder if this game is just phased. But it's kind of weird because it feels unnecessary for a Final Fantasy game. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Oh, duh. Another one.
Come on. Let me through.
You know what to do. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Ooh, dagger, don't dodge.
Give them all you've got, boy.
And a gorge. That would have probably done better if I actually hit the gorge, but
Don't let them
hindsight's 2020. Plus, he's already lost a lot of health.
get him. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
No more Minotaur. Hey, we got a high potion, nice. Another high potion. Damn, the transitions are just amazing.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Is that Gavin?
Gav!
Gav, yeah, that's not Greg, not Gavin.
Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head! Out of my way!
Seriously, why do you keep that armor? Get some better clothes.
You
It just signifies you as a deserter.
too slow. Get him, boy!
Not even sure if you're a healer, but you're dying first.
It's over.
And I know characters in video games love to keep the same outfits, but you gotta admit, it's weird that he keeps this armor. Another dragoon? And a dragon? Unexpected.
Yes! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
Damn, seriously, just everyone. Zed to the rescue.
Right. What's the situation?
You're late! Gav's in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail! We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to
Those
hear
sword
yours.
chips.
Any objections? I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Get him, boy!
This was the night of the dying sun.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy!
Die, you bastard! I think that hurt me more than it hurt him.
This one just does not want to let us
Much help I'm gonna be here.
get ahead and
Alright. One down, one to go.
he's almost out of his stagger though. So it's alright.
Not this time. Get him, boy! There, boy!
I think this one would stop if he's gonna hit so many times. But it's like someone trying to punch Superman. Sometimes they just gotta keep going. You gotta know you tried. Even after your guns didn't work.
Since when could these bastards fly? But what goes up, must come
Oh, that's led to a cutscene. With Sid's too.
Come on, let's finish him off.
Didn't even realize we staggered, I just realized. Hey, we leveled! 19. I swear, I keep seeing this. It's always crafting materials.
Come on.
You know, notice Clive always seems out of breath after these fights. Or like he's panting. Oh god, is Gav about to die?
Shit!
I like how they smart to. Aww. Ah, go Torgal!
Clive!
Pull him up, dude!
Your hand!
Oh, the branch is about to break, isn't it?
Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
Woo! I'll be honest, if he fell into the river, Gab would probably be dead. And we don't want that.
Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know.
He is very curious about this. Especially combined with Clive's ability to
Find him and find
steal the
out.
powers of icons.
After all, you swore an oath.
Well,
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man
it's
responsible.
a curious detail. Like, we don't know what's going on. I want to say that's one of the things this game's done so far.
And kill yourself if he's not.
Done so well. We keep guessing. The more we see, the more. Let me tell you, for what you guys have seen me play through, you guys are just as curious. Am I? Aren't you?
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
At least he didn't hit the arm that was busted, was cut. Still think he should change his outfit at least. Like, it's weird that he keeps wearing the Imperial Deserter outfit. Or the outfit that at least marks him as Deserter, because I think it's just his armor.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
I will say, definitely one thing it approves over 15. What?
He must be stopped.
Gonna. So, mysterious man that many believe to be the dominant of fire. Clive first saw him at Phoenix Gate on the night of the Imperial invasion, and for years believed him to be the dominant of the icon that killed his brother. But to Clive's eternal Shargan, he's proven otherwise. Who is this person? Something about this face, I feel like I should recognize this character, but then I'm thinking maybe I'm just going crazy. Because, I don't know, something about that dehooding just feels like it's meant to be important. Wait, are we really going back to the hideaway? It's actually making who the Spark is in charge of Rosaria? I mean, the dad is dead.
Gouts of fire you was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You
King
think
is
I'm having you
dead. Crown Prince was killed.
She's awake.
Wait, don't tell me. Let's see. The Crown Prince is. Joshua was killed. Crown Prince was enslaved, and the king's dead. Does that mean the queen was winning? Or well, Archduke? I keep saying calling him a king, but I think he was an Archduke. If the mom's the one in charge of Rosa, now I'm saddened. Saddened because that means she's.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I'm just thinking. Sorry, I keep pausing, but I'm also just getting distracted and trying not to lose a focus in this scene. Oh my god, is that what I think it is? A Moogle!
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen
I'm
one in the
sad,
flesh.
so sad these were not in 15. I mean, Jesus Christ. Here I am, so drink it in, Kupo.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest.
But honest to God,
They never reveal
Moogles are
themselves
such
to
an
humans.
iconic Final Fantasy character that the fact that they were not in 15 makes me think, he knows his stuff, but what does... He doesn't know... I didn't get enough time.
Clive.
I didn't get a chance to read that. You understand Moogleton, Kupo? Why is this not said?
So it would seem.
Finally, Kupo! I've been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand a word I say. See, I can't even read the lines. That sounds painful. Now you're here, my pom-pom safe at last. You can hear me? You can actually hear me. Kupo! Well, what does Nectar say? It's a little secret, Kupo.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
And what character does that remind you of? Why are you trying? Oh, he's just putting it away.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
It's weird that he thinks she wouldn't be dead, but because you know she wasn't present at that bad Phoenix
I
Day.
had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
and took you back.
I see what you mean.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the
Oh,
end
God.
never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Ironblood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
God.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
I will say, it seems like this. It does make me wonder: can they control themselves when they turn into that icon?
I think back to that night.
See, this is what makes me really wonder about this character, because I thought for a second his appearance made me think of an older Joshua, but that doesn't make sense to me. Because he appeared at the same time, which makes me really wonder what the hell. We have found you.
We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Aww.
Shall I? All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Wait, is she getting the change of clothes,
Sorry.
or is he getting the change? Because I'm sorry, I know I keep harping on it, but the Imperial armor just seems weird for us to be stuck in this entire arc. I should say time period.
I should be ready too.
Nope. Looks like we're stuck in this outfit.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce.
Yep,
Your
looks like just
friend
her.
needs to get dressed.
Damn. I wanted to see what the new. I really do want him to get a new outfit, because not that I hate his armor, it's just.
We're looking at half a dozen.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
First, I want to do that side quest. Especially if it's not a difficult side quest.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the
Are we still technically a newcomer?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Alright, I'll go.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Predators. Alright, before we speak to Charon. Ooh, looks like there's another one over here too.
Wild mickleberries.
Let's see what the... Ooh, what you got for me? What you got for me, Ken?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Happy to help.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Prioritize quest. Let's see which.
Enough teams to follow every lead.
Alright, we run. The chocobo keeper.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Hearty meal.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway,
Don't mess with chocobos,
thanks
mate.
for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Alright, that's one. There's a closer one right over here.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Alright, one last one. Then I'll go find the assistant.
We're looking at half a dozen.
Then maybe we'll see when we do. Well, we do. We'll see about that. If there's phasing in this area, or they just happen to be. Nope, that's not it. They just look like they're around here. Is it an item? Oh no, this is just its room. What technically is a solar supposed to be? Never understood that. Okay, so I'm guessing we actually have to want to go down there. Because despite it implying it's up.
do with a proper place to train.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
Can I help you?
Kenneth sent me.
Hearty meal.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Ooh, that's good.
I hate to be a burden, but thank you.
Let's go let Kenneth know.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Quest complete. What did we even get? And I love the XP. XP's always nice. Oh, we got a gill bug, so we can sell that for money. Alright, now we're gonna head out for a sec, just so we can do that side quest. On the world map. Now, he did mention near Lost Wing. Oh, nice. We can already see how far we are from them.
Someone's in trouble.
There's one dead.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Yeah, it feels like the level's doing that. Not sure how I feel about that. And would this be proof? Because it seems like this would be what the quest would be around. Even if they did make it phasing level, it could be just the idea that to make sure you don't ever seem overpowered or weakened. Boom. Enemy slain. Yeah, it's always just a...
You hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Alright, so now we're looking for soil. That doesn't look like it's it. So there's two more we need.
That should be enough.
Alright.
I better get it back to the hideaway.
I would say all these side quests are really pretty quick, and I'm curious. If I wanted to, can I just open the world map from this and travel? We'll turn this and then we'll continue in talking to Charon.
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Oh, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Got a feeling he didn't care about the girl at all, huh?
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Tuxie's an ass. He only cared for the dirt. Well, let's go talk to Charon.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Ooh, an even stronger blade. I will say this, almost all the blades keep looking the freaking same. And I'll be honest, it always comes across as weird to me. Why are the blades, like, the same? Can't see any reason to buy anything better than the sword.
I'm best of luck.
Like, they do look differently. Like, this is the most different I've seen them, but I've seen almost the exact same.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
I don't think Gav appreciates praise.
Take care, alright? Oh, crap head goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
See, damn, look, she gets a badass luck. Why don't we get one?
Ready, my lady?
We just look like a deserter.
Ready.
But I got a feeling we're going to return to the hideout because the time kind of seems like our base. Watch, I'll be instantly proven wrong.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
Imperial Providence of Rosaria.
We should press on.
Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this one. Explains why there's
A civilian. Oh, I can't fight you. Oh, I can. Perfect.
Keep your distance, boy. Over here. That's enough.
It's already over? Aw, I barely got to get going. But seriously, the combat is fat. Oh, is there?
We're not alone.
Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
There's a second one? Ooh. Totally looks cool. Strong.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Garuda, lend me your strength.
Landed right in that one.
Not this time. Sick him, Torgal. Too slow. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
It is, but it doesn't mean it's strong enough.
Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
God, I really wonder who's the next dominant we're gonna take power from.
You know what to do, boy.
And falls like the rest. Ooh, is that a side quest?
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here! You couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it's pretty late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Might as well. I mean, it's literally on the way we're going.
All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
What a bird wants. Kinda wanna just toss the package in the water though. Something about the guy being just a complete another asshole makes me definitely not want to.
Get him, boy. Over here. Sick him, Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
I will bathe the rivers in your blood. Let's go hunt over here now. Kill some monsters.
You know what to do, boy. Stay down. Don't let them get away.
Damn.
There, boy.
Yeah. Did I accidentally use a potion? Oh, whatever. We literally found another running in the wild.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Oh, this guy.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
Sealed crate.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they?
Mm.
And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Oh, we got some stuff. They gotta wonder, is the brand literally magically on them? I'm gonna say, why doesn't he remove it? It's a quirk of the story, I'm just gonna point out.
Friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pod.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He
Why did you say
had high
friend?
hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Quest accepted. Prioritize quest.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Oh, we 2 quests at once, but they're still for the main quest.
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pond. Take him over when the bridge is back up.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
You know what to do, boy.
Trading blows.
Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards
Crabby.
to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Oh, that was easy.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right. And she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right? I hear the levies are due to go up.
Do you like that?
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
That's good. Hopefully this time we're not just sleeping on the floor. Building bridges. Meteorite. It's always crafting material. Never gear.
Get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere.
Damn.
I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be
Oh,
patient.
God.
All right?
I hate this lady. Instantly. Just that's enough. She gave away her child because they're a bearer.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
Disgusting.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Oh, we'll get money at least for this one. Prioritize quest. And how I so much enjoy a payday.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Oh, this is an elevator. I thought this was a bridge.
I knew that
You know, got low.
children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way. Did we?
No.
There, boy!
Damn, just realized that dog has Pops.
You know what to do, boy.
Bing, and now we're at level 20. All the water, you can't even travel through it. You can almost feel like, again, Clive is a second attempt at like something with Noctis's character, with how he warps around automatically with the Phoenix shift. It just kind of shows more an aspect of the character. Like, you really actually feel him using the magic, you know? Oh, thank God we can't fight the Chocobos.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Am I the only one who thinks that? The idea that Clive here is a little, at least, the way he fights, honestly, you can feel him use the magic. Magic, the power is like, sure, the summons aren't spammable fight materials, but at least not yet, maybe later in the game.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
What the hell's going on here?
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you. The light. It fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Damn. So another idea of power that comes with a price.
Have
That reminds
faith,
me of what
my
happened in
son.
15.
You shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
I'm not sure why this is supposed to show us darkness. I mean, it's kind of already been implied with, if you have noticed, that with two, or at least two of the dominants that have been focused on, Sid and Joshua, that the power of the dominants, and I mean, this only confirms that Barry's also put into such a state, but it's kind of been implied throughout the game already multiple times that these characters lose part of their life. I mean, again, Joshua was clear he was sick from using the Phoenix's power even at a young age. And Sid, we've seen, while not every time it's happened, we've seen it with Sid. The only person who I have not noticed the effects was with Verkuda, or Benedicta. Well, Titan also hadn't, but there's been no focus on Titan. Also Jill. I guess I shouldn't say there's been no focus on Titan. There's been focus on Titan, but Titan hasn't really been seen enough to say if he gets affected when he uses his powers. Clive as well, but Clive is always in a weird place. Like, Clive just feels off.
Fresh cut, fresh cut.
Don't be shy!
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
But I wouldn't have really said that was darkness.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this, and they'll know you for one of us.
See, obtain. You accept the slumbering chocobo from Martha.
That you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
I mean, was there any doubt that Clive is that? That's who Clive is? It's always crafting material, I've noticed. Or, except the Gale Bugs. I did see that. Sid!
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
That's gotta be a waste of a crystal, mate.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
I'm sorry, Sid, you're still the best character in this game so far.
But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Moving on. Not sad we don't get to see Sid as a character we're playing with. playing alongside within the sequence.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Or steel at the ready. I'm very fine just hunting and killing. I want to grind.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Make it look easy.
Come on, let me show you what I can do. Come on,
It's over.
Another one.
There, boy.
All the hunting.
Get him, boy.
What a JRPG. Of course I gotta feel like monsters.
No mistakes.
Care what shields you got, I don't care what you got. All I know is I'm gonna keep on cutting right.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy.
I should actually still be swinging.
Keep your distance, boy.
Then get the sag as much as I want. No matter, we're just gonna keep swinging. Especially because we got Joe backing us up. I will say this, I do really hope we get to... Damn, I did not get enough time for that one. I really do hope we get some more variety in the characters we get to see and party up with.
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do.
Thing, man, I still want to feel I'm in an RPG, like, especially if Final Fantasy 1. I don't understand why we can't have party members. Oops, that was not the one I wanted to do. Phoenix Shift, because, you know, some of the fact that we can just literally warp and get around a little faster, even though it's probably not as fast than if we just ran. Man, that one's gotta feel like he's in a bad place. Looks like we found another side quest too. Let's see what this side quest is.
You there! Over here! Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Alright, especially if we're getting a payday for this.
I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Oh, prioritize. Especially, I don't mind hunting, especially if I get a chance to level. I don't care if you're a starving wolf.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
You know what?
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
How to find this Bryce? Let him know the road's safe.
That was literally nothing. I guess we can be happy these side quests don't delay us too much. Hell, I think it's on our way too. Even better.
Wonder how long that bait will last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Kind of makes you wonder if you should be pissing him off.
You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
That must be a monster I need to kill.
Over here. Stay down. Finished.
Man, combat really feels quick in this game. Unless it's a boss fight. Or the opponents we need to stagger.
Give them all you've got, boy.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Yeah, I wonder if they never spent any time asking, did anyone survive Phoenix Gate? Like, I'm pretty sure we know Murdoch is dead.
Quiet.
Pretty sure he died
Isn't it?
from all that flame.
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
The Lord Marquis? Who the hell is Lord Marquis here? There.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
I wonder if that could be removed.
It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady
It
Hannah.
honestly makes me curious.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire.
Yeah,
He never returned from...
unfortunately, I don't think, I'm pretty sure Clive, killed him, but yeah, yep. He's just imagining it.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken...
Just turning into Ifrit had killed... It shows you just how freaking scary the Dominants can be, especially when they become icons. Like, damn. No, we haven't seen them go crazy with power right now, but... Damn.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
They're sleeping in a barn?
Not after what I did.
But are they in a barn or are they just out on the
Lady
field?
Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
I'm just glad he's out of that armor. I know I keep harping on it. It just feels weird that that's what they decided for his outfit. Especially, it's such un-Final Fantasy look for like the characters. I mean, I haven't played the MMO, especially the one who wears the heavy armor characters, but it's just such a weird look.
Without the faintest glimmer of home.
And I get this is probably even more medieval, but even in that, I think that one, they didn't, all characters just don't want to always in heavy armor.
They kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
You would, if you are kind of thinking Clive is just wangsting and like crazy, it's kind of something I want to remind. I remember a scene from 15. It's just you gotta also just remember.
I said a prayer to Meti.
Unlike that's going wrong in Clive's life is something that, in a way, he's finding out is his own damn fault. Honest to God, it'd be kind of hard for him to.
You came back to me. The heavens must have.
So, like, I'd be understanding. Like, if you knew you killed the people closest to you, especially he lost a lot in his life, and like he's now technically enslaved. As you've noticed the feeling people are taking bearers with him. Why do I feel like she's into him?
We should get some rest.
I can understand why he's a little a depressed protagonist. This is a very dark game.
Clive.
I've noticed a lot of Final Fantasy games have been dark lately. The most upbeat one I've played so far is 7. It's a remake. I mean, that one was not so cheery.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
See, is this not a way more cooler outfit for him? And better, and like more fitting. Especially, he's not wanting to look like a he shouldn't try to be connecting to the deserter look, especially if he's going to be just called as a deserter every time he's seen by some Imperial.
Well, I'm very grateful for them.
I will say this also, I think, is based off the cover outfit as well.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
But it's good. I like that we're no longer just decked out in the Imperial outfit.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
And our scabbard for our sword is better.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you.
This does make me just realize, I think he's literally the only technical survivor from Phoenix Gate. But again, even if Murdoch did survive his own flames, I'm 90% sure the Empire would have just killed him anyways.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
But no, I'm very much liking this outfit a lot better. But I just realized, I don't think we're wielding the same sword we were. Damn, we're not even wielding the Gaia Blade anymore. And damn, this sword's even better than the Gaia Blade. Also, I admit, I do feel like it looks a little cooler. Still makes me a little sad because I spent money on it. But it was cool, but...
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn.
Damn, everyone seems to recognize Clive rather easily in his own kingdom.
fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore.
Also, technically, he's Brandon as well, so I don't know how that will work.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Might as well. It might be interesting.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I think it's funny. This looks like it would be part of his armor, but it's not.
The bearer I spoke of, over by the well. Introduce yourself. It will mean a lot to him.
First, I want to see what this person is about.
You're buying, I'm selling.
We can buy the sword we already own, but we'll sell it back instead.
Got anything else for me?
Goldwork stash.
This should make me a few gil.
Battle chain.
Oh, well, you won't say no.
Can we get... What is it under? Kill bug. We got 5 of them. We'll sell.
Anything else for me? Come back soon now.
But before we continue, and we'll see this little old bear, the old man by the well. We'll save that actually for next time. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who entertain my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, subscribe. You can only help the channel. Till next time, this is The Night Show, signing off for the night. We're offline.